Okay, guys, go find your seats, and don't forget to tip. Yay!
Oh, yay! We're here.
We're here. We made it.
We made it. Only 8 minutes after showtime, which is, I think, a GoGo Show record.
Yeah, we did pretty well tonight.
Pretty well. For those of you who are used to our regular in-person GoGo Show, I don't think we ever started more than
I mean, always 20 minutes late.
Always 20 minutes late. So
a full 20 minutes. So
a full 20. So 8 is crushing it.
We are crushing it, girl.
We are really. I mean, we are all about the technology, right? The technology is so good. So good.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for being here, everybody.
Yeah. We forgot to introduce ourselves.
Yes.
I'm Anna Lucero.
Yeah, that's
Sommer Austin.
I'm Sommer Austin.
We're killing it.
Wait, hold on. That's no.
There we go.
That's Anna. Oh no, I can't. There we go. That's Anna.
There, you found it. You found it. Yay. My hand looks enormous.
Oh, very good. Very nice. So this is the GoGo Show, everybody.
Yay.
Anna, how many years has the GoGo Show been running?
I think we're going 10? Into our 10th year. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. 10 years.
Because we've been at the Lincoln Loft for 10 years now. So the GoGo Show started a little bit after we started the Lincoln Loft. So it's been almost 10 years.
Wow. And so we're so happy to have some new friends and some old friends joining us.
Yes.
Yay. It's a hybrid show of
new and old friends.
New and old friends. And then maybe we'll all be able to do an in-person show one of these days.
Oh, I would love that.
Oh my gosh. Let's just we'll keep hoping and dreaming.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So should we introduce our audience members?
Yes. Go for it, girl. Who do we have?
We have Jackie and Steve.
Hey.
Yay. Hi, Jackie and Steve.
Yay.
Hi. Yay.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes.
Happy to be here.
Yay. Yes. Drink them if you got them. You got them. Jackie's got one. I got one too. I just have to bend down to get it. All right. Yes. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, amazing. So Jackie, how are you doing? Jackie is a friend of mine, yoga pal, comedian, artist, just all around wonderful person. How are you, Jackie?
Doing great. Stoked to be here. So is Sophie. She's super chilling.
Hi, Sophie.
Holder there.
This is the benefit of the Zoom. We can see dogs.
Yes.
Right.
And Steve does a show with Anna and I. Steve is one of our writers for Wisecrackin' and such a funny, amazing individual and so supportive. Thank you so much for being here. Hi, Steve.
Thank you for having me. I would show you what my cat's doing, but licking her butthole is paint your own picture.
We will paint our own picture. Yes, I think there's been a lot of cat buttholes over Zoom.
Yes.
So
we can't possibly compete with cat buttholes. So
here's the thing: I love a good cat butthole. So I'll always want to see that. So they're just so cute. They're just so cute.
Steve, tell us about your background.
Oh, my background is it's the background from Pee-wee's Playhouse's phone booth. So whenever he would pick up the phone can, hello. Sorry, that came out a little bit more like Rosie O'Donnell than writing the book with my sister. I'm sorry about that. But I do a better Pee-wee than that. But yes, I'm a big Pee-wee fan.
Nice.
Oh, fantastic. Awesome.
I meant to do that.
So, Sommer.
Yes, Anna.
Do you want to do some jokes?
I mean, I will.
It's mandatory. So
It's mandatory. I clearly I am super confident. Yeah,
Yes.
let's do it. Let's do it. All right, awesome. Hey everybody. Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here, surrounded by friends. As you're going to see, some people here are from LA. Some people are from Chicago. I am actually in Los Angeles right now. I'm new to LA, so that's very exciting. Yes, it's a very exciting time. I am a middle-aged white divorcee who decided to move to Los Angeles after my husband left me for a younger woman. So that's right. If that isn't a recipe for success, I don't know what is. I think that's what they say to do, is to move to LA then, right? Once you're in your middle ages, seems like a good time to do it. Yeah, totally. It's the best. Hey, you know what is really great? When you give your life and your youth to a man. It's good times. So yeah, right, Steve? It's good. Giving your life and your youth. Let's not forget about the youth part of the equation, right? Let's not forget about that part. I didn't set my timer. Let me do it right now. It's gonna super professional. I'm doing very well. In Los Angeles, I am as we already determined. I am a middle-aged, divorced woman who rides a bicycle in Los Angeles. I ride a bicycle. I ride a bicycle in LA. And you know what's really great about that too is that 3 years ago, I had a husband. I know, right? I know. And a husband who I'd been with for 17 years, Steve. Oh, it's great. A lovely home in the Midwest. I had 2 sinks and an island in my kitchen. Yes, Anna can attest to that one. I know, right? Oh my God.
Island.
An island. I had a fridge that made ice.
What?
Right? I know. Shocking. Probably somewhere similar to the place that Jackie's at right now. And I had 3, not yours, exactly. Mine was mine. Okay.
I know.
I know, right? I had 3 adorable cats. Jess is laughing. You can't see that right now, but it's true, Jess. 3 adorable cats. And 2 Subaru Foresters. Both Navy, Steve. You might enjoy that little tidbit. Both Navy, 2 Subaru Foresters. We were twins. Twinsies, friends for life, best friends. It was going to be happening for the rest of my life. 17 years, twin Subaru Foresters. Yes, and today I ride a bicycle.
Does it have twin tires?
Alone. Yeah, it does. 2 tires. I got 2 whole tires on that thing, Jackie.
Adorable.
I ride a bicycle alone in Los Angeles. Hey, things are going well for me. They are.
Probably
So good. They're so good, guys. They're so good. Hey, financially, I'm doing very well. I'm saving some money because of that bike situation that we just talked about, you know.
On the same boat?
Pretty great. It's great. I'm alone. You could call it single. Sure, single. Yeah, Jess. You can't see that, but Jess is giving me. But you know what? Y'all, listen. It's important to follow your dreams, though. You know, isn't it? It's important to follow your dreams. Following my dreams, just 1 wheel at a time.
2 wheels.
2. Well, yeah, I guess 2 wheels at a time, one in front of the other, right? So just not like single file. It's okay.
Step by step.
That's right. Step by step. Life is a bike lane, Steve. It's bike lane. I'm just riding it towards my dreams. Yep, just towards the dreams. We're just going straight for them. Because everyone says that's the path to success, is that bike path in Los Angeles alone with a barren womb. It's we'll talk about that later maybe. But here's the thing about being divorced, right? Everyone says you're free, right?
As a bird.
Hell yeah, free as a bird. You can do whatever you want. You can be whatever you want. You can follow your dreams. Because when I was a little girl, I always thought my dream would be to be divorced, riding a bicycle, middle-aged,
You live the dream.
alone in Los Angeles. This is what every girl dreams of, right? This is every girl's dream. You can be whatever you want. The sky's the limit for me, baby.
So we should have played with Barbies together when we were little.
It's some good times, guys. It's some good times. You know what? I am so angry. I am so angry, Steve. I am so angry. I'm so angry. I am the chorus to You Ought to Know by Alanis Morissette. That is how angry I am. Remember Jagged Little Pill? Steve is right there, Yes, I am the core. You ought to know. That's me.
Here everywhere. Yeah.
Yep, that's right. We are bitter. We live on the other side of Bitterness Mountain is where I live in Los Angeles, California. On the other side of Bitterness Mountain is where I dwell. It's an exciting time. It's an exciting time to be alive. Not for long, because I ride a bicycle in Los Angeles, California. The car's just whizzing right past. But for now, I am indoors, not riding the bicycle. Check on me tomorrow is all I have to say. Maybe just send me a text every night to make sure I got home okay. Because there are some scary parts of LA. Woo, boy. Scary areas that I'm riding my bike through.
Have you been through like Skid Row?
Yeah. Oh my. Oh yes, Jackie. Oh boy. You haven't lived until you've really.
Right?
You haven't lived. You really haven't lived until you found yourself crying alone on your bicycle as you ride through Skid Row, downtown LA. But here's the thing.
Singing Jagged Little Pill and right next
right.
to
I
Dave
just
Cougar's
screaming
house,
it.
and you got yourself a night.
Here's the thing. They just steer right clear of me because they're like, she's screaming all the lyrics to Alanis Morissette. We're just going to stick right out of her way. But you know what? Here's the thing, y'all. I feel like I shaved 31 years. I'm 43 years old, okay? I feel like I shaved 31 years off my life.
You look 31.
Thank you. I feel like I did. I shaved 31 years just clean off. Because, I feel like a 12-year-old girl because I'm riding my bicycle, crying, tears. In LA, Steve.
Is there something about the first time shaving too? Is it?
Steve, I love it. You're so fun. Oh my God, you guys are the best. Listen, I always said, I don't know, I'm kind of a romantic at heart. Anybody else here? Romantic?
Yeah.
I'm honest, yeah.
I always said I wanted to be swept off my feet. And my husband, what he did is he just pulled the rug out from underneath me. Which, when you think about it, is kind of the same sensation, Just, woo, feet right out from underneath you, landed on your ass. That's what happened to me. It's okay. Hey, you know who loves a good divorcee? Since we're in a safe space here. I'll tell you what. Straight white male comedians, they love a good middle-aged divorcee. They do, Anna. I'm sure you can imagine. Yes, they sure
Mhm.
do. They sure do. They see an opportunity, they see an opening, and they just get right in there, you know? They just get right in. They just get right in. I don't ever recommend it. They just get right in there. But you know what really makes you feel free and like what makes you really feel good about yourself is having sex with a 30-year-old straight white male comedian in a studio basement apartment in Chicago, Illinois in the dead of winter time. Boy, oh boy. Does that make you feel good about yourself? That's things are good. Things are really good. In a murder apartment in Chicago, Illinois.
Was there like the body tape on the floor?
It was not pretty. And here's the thing though, Jackie, when I moved out of when I discovered that I was going to get a divorce, which, you know, it was like, oh, I guess I'm getting a divorce now. I thought it yeah, it's always fun when you discover that you're going to get a divorce, right? But when you discover that you're going to get one and you go looking at apartments in Chicago that you can afford. And boy, there were some apartments that I looked at in Chicago that I was like, nobody here gets out alive. Like this is where I die. Yeah, it is absolutely yeah. And I and here's the thing, like I was so bereft, you know what I mean, that I was like, it's gonna happen here. Like this is the perfect place. There's practically blood splatter on the wall already, right? Just go ahead and do it. And you know, the thing is that you have like that you can date again. Oh boy, you can date again. Don't recommend comedians, but you know, date again. At one time, I was dating 6 guys at once.
Get it, girl.
What?
Okay.
Oh my gosh, 6 guys at
okay.
once. That sounds great, right? Yeah. No. No, it is not. Because that means you have to talk to 6 men at once. Who wants to do that? No, thank you.
Agreed.
Right? It's a bad idea. It is a bad idea. Oh my goodness.
Good, but
Oh no, it's not good. So hey everybody. Here's what I'll say. I have an IUD. Sky's the limit for me. I've got a bicycle and an IUD. I can get to where I need to go in Los Angeles as long as you're within a 45-minute distance. And then I'll be out of breath and crying by the time I get there. But that sounds like a good time, doesn't it? I'm up for it. Call me. All right, everyone, that's my time. Thank you so much. This has been my pleasure to be here today. And help me is all I'm saying.
I think you've got your new chance for the streets, Sommer. Sky's the limit for me. I've got my bicycle and my IUD.
I'm armed. All right, everyone. Now, please put your hands together for my lovely co-host, Anna Lucero.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Sommer. Woo! Y'all, I promise I showered. I blew my hair dry. It looked beautiful an hour ago. I am saturated right now. Little peek behind the curtain. All of the crevices are wet. I'm having a sweaty time. It is hot in Chicago. It is humid. We had a tornado warning today. It's very exciting. Oh man, Sommer, when you were describing your previous abode, you forgot about the goose tub.
Oh.
Okay, so Sommer had this amazing like jacuzzi bathtub in the extra bathroom. She had so many bathrooms in this home, and one of them had a jacuzzi with a gold like gooseneck fountain thing in it. So a couple times we put on our bathing suits and got in the goose tub instead of writing comedy.
We did.
Mhm.
Wait, did the water come out of the goose?
Yeah, it shot out of the goose mouth.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was great. we felt very luxurious. It was
Yeah.
amazing. So yeah, Summer was living the high life, but now she bikes in LA. So, ooh. Oh man, I promise if something happens to you on your bike, Summer, that we'll get together like a really good in memoriam clip situation for you. We have a lot of really excellent footage of you, so I promise you're gonna look beautiful at your funeral. So guys, here we are, another GoGo show, and I've always given myself this challenge to, like, every GoGo show, never repeat material, always write new jokes. And I just didn't do it. I didn't do it. I didn't do my homework. And that is partially because I've been getting out and about, and I've been dating on Tinder, and it's fine. I thought it was going to be a disaster, and I almost wish it was, because now I have nothing to report. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. I've leveled up. I don't know how many people that are watching knew me in my previous youthful life before my previous boyfriend, but I was working with the bottom of the barrel. It was not great. Imagine the comedians that Summer has previously described. Lots of mattresses on the ground. It was dark. But now I'm dating gentlemen who are well-educated, attractive. They have matching towel sets. They decorate their apartments like purposefully and not just with like what they've inherited or brought from college. Like, I'm killing it. I'm doing great. So yeah, I'm doing much better. And I was like, ooh, why am I even bothering to like date on Tinder if it's not going to give me material for comedy? And then I remembered the dick. I love it. I love dick. I've been on the hunt and I'm getting it, and it's going great. The dick parade has begun. It is truly hot girl summer. I feel fantastic. Look at this smile. I can't. All I do is think about ding dongs all day. I even wrote myself. I have one of those like light up letter boards where you can like put your own message, and I put jokes before blokes to remind myself to write some fucking jokes instead of just thinking about dicks all day, and I didn't do it. I fucked it up. Yeah, yeah, I've been having a good time. I did remember again, since I've been out of the game for a while, that dating straight men is like kind of easy. Like, all you have to do is occasionally like giggle while they're like talking about themselves. And actually, like last week, I discovered that you can actually fall asleep while someone's talking to you, and then you wake back up and they're still talking. They don't mind one bit because they're talking about themselves. It's fine. So you can just take a nap. It's great. Occasionally I'll offer them, you know, if they do stop talking, I will offer them some like cool advice, like, you know, shampoo, conditioner, and body wash are actually 3 different products with, you know, 3 different uses. So if you want to like treat yourself, maybe spring for that. No one's taken me up on that yet, but you know, I like to pepper in a little advice here and there. And then of course, because I care about the women that will be coming after me and actually dating these men, you know, I do encourage them to go to therapy. So I'm doing the Lord's work, and I think I'm making a difference. I think some of them are considering possibly Googling therapy. So I'm kind of a hero.
Yeah, you are. Thank you.
I am also attracted to gals, but I don't think that I could really date a lady because I just don't feel like I have anything to offer that they can't already do for themselves, but better. Like, guys are easy. I like the ladies that, they button their shirts all the way up to the top. They've got their shit together. They're wearing hats and looking very cool. So I have nothing to offer. You guys have got it together. You guys are killing it. Differences between men and women. So I just got annoyed with myself because I've been thinking about there's people who think that there are only two genders and that everybody is heterosexual. That's it. They want to perpetuate gender stereotypes and gender roles. They love, they're just like rock hard for some gender roles, right? And I don't like those people. I think those people are bad and I would like to get rid of them. I'm sure you guys know who I'm talking about. Morning radio talk show hosts. They are the worst people. I don't know why they are allowed. Of course, I'm not talking about like the NPR set. I'm talking about like, the like morning zoo crew, like, 106.5, Doug the douche and his friend the queef. Like, I don't know why these people are allowed to exist. And I was wondering to myself, how do they find these people? And I feel like they just put out a Craigslist ad that's like, hey, did you peak in community college? Do you think salads are gay? Do you have a friend with a sound effects board? Well, if you can show up at 7 a.m., you're hired. They're truly the worst people on earth. Steve Harvey is the #1 perpetrator, but they all have the same plan. All they do is talk about how men are stupid and women better shut the fuck up about it. And I can't. I don't understand how this is allowed to exist because people are driving to work in the morning. They are already having an existential situation and someone comes at them the way they came at me the other day, not comedy the other day, like 2 days ago. They came at me with women who have sex on the first date don't respect themselves. And I swear to God, I wanted to change my destination in Uber and just say, let's both go into Lake Michigan. Let's end this here. I can't. The Morning Zoo crew is a bunch of buttholes. Anyway, gender is a social construct. Happy Pride, everyone. I am done.
Yes.
Yay. Oh, that was good.
Oh, keep it going for Anna, everybody.
Oh my God,
Oh my gosh,
seriously.
amazing.
I'm just
All
catching my
right,
breath.
cheers,
Oh, that was
Jackie.
good.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab mine in a second here. Let me introduce our next comedian. Oh my goodness. Our next comedian is the executive producer of Las Locas Comedy. Follow Las Locas Comedy on all of the social medias. Please put your hands together for Jess Martinez.
Yes.
Hello. Oh my goodness. Hello. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you, Anna and Sommer. You guys are awesome. I turned 31 last week. But I also got my period the day before a beach party, so technically I'm 16. Yeah, I went to the bar for the first time in over a year and a half, and my first thought was, oh, they're so little. So I'm not saying that like 31 is too old to be at a bar, right? I think I'm just too old to be at a bar. Oh man, you ever have a conversation with someone at the club and you think to yourself, I do have a great personality. Oh man. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be spending a ton of time in bars unless it's like comedy stuff, but I do like going dancing. Do you guys like going dancing? You guys
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's a good time. Right?
Sure.
I just don't like getting ready for it. It's just been a lot of effort for me in the past, so I try to go with just black on black outfits because it's supposed to be sexy and cool. But I don't feel sexy and cool. I just feel like a single mom who works at hair cuttery. So like somehow still has the energy to be like, I'm single, bilingual, and ready to mingle. Oh man, someone wore fuck me pumps to the club. Are you guys familiar with this concept? Fuck me pumps.
Yes.
It's like Summer is.
Yes.
For those of you who don't know, fuck me pumps are these super sexy high-heeled shoes that are supposed to get you laid. Like, I don't know what the math is on that. That's what's supposed to happen. Maybe it's physics. I don't know what sex is. I don't understand. I don't like wearing heels though, so instead I have seriously those Sommer fuck me sandals. Feeling a little bit more casual, a bit more laid back. I do have, it could literally be anyone flip-flops. Yeah, I'm a female comic, and when I first got started, a few veteran female comics would tell me, don't date male comedians. And I just don't think it's feminist of them to tell female comedians not to date male comedians without also adding that you should date a sound engineer instead. Because they're a lot more useful. I did actually end up dating a comic. I went against their very wise advice. And I did date a comic, and it was terrible. It was not good. And when people ask me, they're like, Jess, was it like, was he bad at sex? Was he not funny? Like, was he a bad person? And like, I don't like talking shit. So I'm just like, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I think the worst part is he actually dumped me. And it's hard. It's hard not to feel disposable after a breakup, especially because I'm really trying to cut back on single-use plastics. It's cool though, because I have a really good support system, great friends and family. I actually had a friend recommend that I wear a rubber band around my wrist and then snap it anytime I think about that person to like associate a negative feeling with them. But unfortunately, all it did was remind me of the fact that I won't be getting spanked for a while. Gotta find something new. Yeah, it's weird because I thought things were going well and then he turned around and ended it. And I would be more upset if I wasn't so impressed by his use of misdirection. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with comedy writing, misdirection is a technique in comedy where you think a joke is going one way, but then it ends with you crying over a guy who's obsessed with a Joe Rogan podcast.
Oh,
And it's like, oh my God, I did not see my life going this way. Crazy. Oh my goodness. Actually, I took an online class recently, and I actually developed a crush on one of my classmates, a digi-crush, if you will. And so I wanted to ask him out, but I don't really ask people out, and I try to like pump myself up. I consider myself a Chicago 7, but also an iPhone 8. So I was like, you can do this, you got this. Like I've never asked anyone out. So like this is actually a question for you guys in the audience, and Sommer as well. Are you supposed to ask someone to do something specifically? Like, are you supposed to have plans? Like, how does that work? I know you guys are confused. You guys are so confused, but I don't have a lot of experience in this area. You're just like, what are you talking about? Yes, like ask them to do something.
Was this crush in Chicago?
No, they're out of state. They're out of state. So here's what I did. Here's what I ended up doing. I was like, just be like, honestly, you guys, I thought about this for too long and I landed with, hey, we should get a drink sometime. So I emailed him. Thank you.
All that time and you.
It's just my life. It's great. It's going really well. So I emailed him because he is out of state. I said, hey, we should grab a drink sometime. And his response was, oh, it'd be fun to grab a drink if we were in the same city. I met him on an online class, you guys. We were on Zoom for 12 weeks. Fuck. Well, I guess I'm just gonna move to Houston. Like, I think that's what he's
Too far.
dating is so hard. Oh man. I should have just gone for it sooner. Like, I had a guy once ask me out by offering to fold my laundry for me. Like, I should have just I guess you can just say anything these days. Oh, it's insane. Yeah, it's too bad that I don't have a partner because I consider myself like I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'd be a good partner. Like, I'm a natural people pleaser, to a fault though. I'll explain. So, like, the first time I met with my therapist, she asked me if I had suicidal thoughts and I said yes, and then she asked me if I had plans to act on those thoughts and I said no, but I can. I wasn't planning on ending my life, but if you need me to, I can probably put something together by end of day,
That was good.
I do have some faults. Yes, I actually, I feel like this is a nice, brave space. If you guys don't mind, if I can be a little bit vulnerable with you guys, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I might be racist. I fell asleep during Black Panther. Just not as woke as I thought I was. Yeah. Also, the other day, I was on the Lord and Savior's website, Target.com, and I saw an ad for dark skin tone colored Band-Aids. And my first thought was, ooh, chocolate Band-Aids. Ooh, chocolate Band-Aids. What the fuck? In my defense, there's no defense for this. In my defense, it wasn't like a spectrum of skin colors. It's just a really dark skin tone color. Like it's just like a Hershey colored. Maybe I was just hungry. Maybe I'm not racist. Maybe I'm just tired and hungry. Oh my goodness. I love Chicago. I lived in it for 7 years. Right now I'm actually living with my parents in the suburbs, which is great. The turn down service here is excellent. It really is. I do have some feedback on the food here, actually. I have reflux, and so I can't have super spicy stuff. And all my mom makes is like spicy stuff for my dad because he loves it. And one day, and she knows that I have reflux. So anytime she makes something, she's like, sorry, it's spicy. I'm like, cool, I'll just like eat bread again. And the other day she was like, I'm sorry, I just don't know how to like make things not spicy. And listen, we're Mexican, okay? We're fairly traditional. I'm very respectful towards my parents. Like, you know, like that's just, I'm not like a brat or anything. And so like I took a deep breath and I said, bitch. If people can do it, so can you. Oh, I was telling my friend that I'm living with my parents right now, and she goes, "Oh, what is it like to be in your childhood home?" I was like, "Oh no, we lost that house years ago. We lost that house in the 2008 economic crisis. This is a different place, but thank you so much." Yeah, it's good though because I'm like saving up for like a car and a house. Like my plan is get a job. As soon as I get a job, I'm gonna get a car, and then I'm gonna save up for. I want to own my own place, you know, because I'm a millennial. Okay, so the next time we get screwed over by the economy, I want to be able to lose my own house. You know, I want to be able to live in my own car. You know, those are millennial goals. Those are my millennial goals. Oh man, I have a problem. I love food. Clearly, I see Band-Aids. I think chocolate. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Actually, it's so bad that I still think Orange Theory Fitness is a frozen yogurt place.
I know.
Like Orange Theory, yes. Fitness, fuck that. No. I'm more of a berry blast kind of girl, not like a booty blast kind of girl. You know what I mean? I'm not a foodie though. There's a difference between me and the foodie, and that is the garnish, in that I eat the garnish. Yeah, I realized I had an unhealthy relationship with food when I had my first orgasm at Bang Bang Pie Shop.
Oh, really deserved.
Yeah, so he handed my order and he goes, "I threw in an extra slice of pie on the house," and you guys, I came so hard. Like I basically banana cream pie myself. I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, if you wrote a movie about my life, you could call it Life of Pi, right? Or like 50 Shades of Black because I'm Mexican. Or my favorite is 10 Things I Ate in My Room. You know how women tell each other you're enough? Like, you don't need a man, you're enough. Or you don't need a tampon, you're enough, right? Well, that's enough for me. Thank you guys so much. Have a great rest of your pandemic.
Man,
Natty Blake.
good thing.
All right.
Yes.
Give it up for
Good job.
Yay. Thank you,
Yes.
Jess.
Yes. Oh, Anna,
Oh, yes.
you appear to be wearing a beautiful top hat.
Oh, this whole thing?
Yes. Will you tell us about it?
Absolutely. This is the Passion hat. If we were in person at the Lincoln Loft, we would be passing this hat about the audience, and you would be putting physical dollars in it.
Yes.
Obviously, we can't do that. So we would love it if you went to our Venmo, which is at the Lincoln Loft. And if you could throw a few dollars at us, that would be great. We use it for all kinds of things, like technology to make this show run. We want to get some new exciting things for when we reopen our physical space. Yeah, we have lots of goals and then lots of needs as well, because we are impoverished.
Yes.
So yes, if you could put some dollars in the metaphorical hat, that would be fantastic. We also have our performers Venmos down below us, so you are welcome to tip them.
Please do. So kind of them to be here today.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Can I welcome our final performer to the screen?
Oh, yes, please do.
She's an award-winning writer and was a semifinalist in the Boston Comedy Festival. Please welcome Denise Winkelman.
Hey everyone, thanks so much for having me. This is going to be a blast. We were talking about morning radio earlier, and I am definitely part of the problem. I listen to a sports talk radio show out of Minnesota every morning. I just hate myself for it. Like the only reason I listen to it is every time they talk about sports, they're like, "Oh my God, we have to talk about sports again." And then one dude talks about hammering the other guy's dad. Like, I was like, well, that's creative. Like, I'm in on this. Oh my God. And I shared earlier, my dog ate a big block of cheese earlier. So he gobbles it down, and then he looks at me and says, "Listen, Tubbs, you didn't need this. I took one for the team here. Like,
Oh.
go to the gym. Like, I saw what you ate during the pandemic. It's going to be a fun night. That's what I'm saying. A bit about me. I live in Los Angeles now, but before I lived in Los Angeles, I moved from Denver 2 weeks before the pandemic started. It was a struggle, and I quit my longtime job to do it. So I was at the point during the pandemic where I would just look at my computer every day and ask myself, is today the day? Should I sign up for OnlyFans today? And then I'd look in the mirror and I'd realize that I hadn't worked out in 6 months. And I just wonder, is there a fetish market for out of shape Mickey Rourke lookalikes? If there is, sign me up, y'all. So you actually caught me on a good day. Tonight I'm sponsored by Spanx and Duct Tape. In 2019, I was doing fitness modeling, and now I'm on Instagram DMing doctors saying, "I'll suck your dick for some lipo." They're like, "Ma'am, I'm a gynecologist." I'm like, "Perfect, I need that area redone too." It looks worse down there than Mickey Rourke did in Iron Man 2. I only know one pop culture reference at this point. So happy Pride, everyone.
Yay.
Do we have any straight people with us tonight?
Yes.
Boring.
Oh my gosh, I have never seen a group of people so unsure of anything in my entire life. You're all like, well, there was this one time in college. Actually, every weekend. Like, let's just move on. And I am very openly transgender. I expected a bigger reaction. Worried now. Y'all showed up for that. Thank you. Thank you so much. You all are so woke. But actually, you should clap for that. I paid a lot of money to look like this.
You look fair.
I am a transgender lesbian. Are we all doing okay?
Yeah.
Following,
Yeah.
following.
I did that joke in Vegas and they looked at me like I had two heads. Like, how does that like, anybody need a second to process that? Anybody need me to like draw them a picture? It would just be a shit ton of scissors at this point. Since you all are so woke, could somebody help me explain that to my parents? They have no idea what the fuck's going on at this point. So my parents are redneck Christians.
Oh.
It's like Joel Osteen meets Paula Dean.
Oh God.
And then I come along and put some rainbow flair into their Bible study. And my mama was so concerned when I transitioned. She was like, "Oh, Denise, are you going to have to start giving back 30% of your paycheck now?" I'm not gonna do it. Like, that part of male privilege at this point. I need to get this off. And I am single, and I am a post-op trans woman. Are we still doing okay?
Woo!
If anybody has any questions on that, just Google it after my fucking set. Could somebody help me explain that to my Tinder matches? Because they're as bad as my parents at this point. Apparently nobody knows what post-op means, because I've never had so many people that wanted my dick until I didn't have one. If I would have known that was a thing, I might have kept it, y'all. I do feel like I'm a hoarder at a garage sale. So I sold the toaster for $5, and 10 minutes later, I'm like, I'll give you 20 if I can get it back. I am so happy right now. I do feel like I should have bronzed it like people do their baby shoes. So that way, every time a Tinder match asks me about it, I'm like, yeah, I got it right here. Got it right here.
Yeah.
A straight guy recently came up on stage after me and said, Denise, you have a lot of swag. I bet you had a really big dick back in the day. So since no one will ever be able to call me out on it, fuck yeah, I did. You guys, that was fucking huge. I used to have to tuck it in my sock just to carry it around. Push it around in a wheelbarrow. Guys, it's been a while since I had one. Get off my non-existent nuts. I tried so hard for such a long time to pretend to be masculine. Oh my gosh. And some of the conversations I would witness or listen to were just mind-numbing. Like, straight guys just are, I can't, it's so weird. I once heard a straight dude tell another dude, yeah, I wear magnums and shit. They just slip off once in a while. You know that means you wear smalls, right? Fellas, if you have to tell anybody you wear magnums, you don't wear fucking magnums. Everyone, you wear magnums. They just slipped off once in a while. I'm just talking about that area. Like, that's where we're going tonight. That's what I'm doing. So I did go home recently. I consider Denver my home. So I went home last weekend, and we were about a 3.0, 0.30 at that point. Like, we were very intoxicated all weekend. And halfway through the night, all my friends were like, hey, let's go to the strip club. And I was like, great. But it got me thinking about the last time I went to a strip club. I got the lap band of lap dances. There was a ton of resistance and like a whole meal left on the table. So I walk in, and in the main room, this girl is doing all the freaky splitty stuff. Like, she definitely worked out. She had obviously watched Carmen Electra's pole dancing DVDs. And she said to me, like, you should be a dancer. and I'm an easy sale. I was like, fuck yeah, like, let's get a lap dance. Let's do this. And as soon as we got to the back, all she said was, I'm so drunk. And I'm just thinking, I've watched this porn. Like, she straddles me for the entire song and doesn't move at all. And she just keeps whispering, I'm the worst stripper ever.
Oh my God.
To which I responded, well, no, you're not. You just got to move a little bit. Like, I'll give you the lap dance. I don't give a fuck. So at the end of the shit show, she gives me her number and begs me to call her. To which I responded, you just told me you're the worst stripper ever. Like, if I'm going to date somebody, you have to be the best. I mean, maybe just watch Carmen Electra's pole dancing DVDs. I don't know. And I know it was mean, but I transitioned so I would stop attracting women with daddy issues. I guess they're mommy issues now. Oh my gosh. And I do feel like I could be an interpreter between men and women, because I kind of get both sides. Like, I get all the language. I could be a liaison. I know that's a big word and some of us are drinking, so you have to pay me for my service. Like, for example, ladies, if you've dated the same guy for 7 years and you're still waiting on that ring, just take a deep breath, because he's saving up for one for his next girlfriend.
Oh.
Oh, that's for his side piece. I just killed it.
So true.
And ladies, if your guy has ever like hinted at having a three-way, it means he's already set up a Tinder account with your picture on it.
Oh.
On Tinder. He's just waiting for you to be drunk enough to say yes. It'll be like $300. So yeah, and it is crazy, because fellas, if you ever wanted your lady to like try it out and kind of ease into eating pussy, have I got the product for you? It's called the gateway vagina. It belongs to a really hot trans woman. You're drunk. They should put infomercials on this shit. Like, you can charge money for this, like, but it would just be like, have you missed that window in college? Have you always wanted to try eating pussy, but you were just too scared to? Was the one time you almost went down on a girl, she her vagina was soggy and loose because she had 10 dicks in it? Try the vagina. And if you have a vagina that's soggy and loose because you had 10 dicks in it last week, don't worry, because after a few drinks, the gateway vagina has really low standards. Side effects may include multiple orgasms, screaming my name with random strangers on your wedding night. So if we could just recap this set, I basically just talked about my downstairs area the entire time. I've done more to embarrass the trans community tonight than Caitlyn fucking Jenner. That bitch trying to be the trans Donald Trump. Fuck that bitch.
Mhm.
Yeah.
My name is Denise Winkelman, everyone.
Yeah.
That was great,
Give it
Denise.
up for Denise Winkelman.
was great. Oh my
Yes.
God.
Give it up for Denise one more time, and for Jess Martinez,
Jess Martinez.
and Ana Lucero,
And Sommer
and
Austin.
me, and Jackie, and Steve. Woo!
Yay.
Thanks for
And-
having me.
Oh, thanks so much for being here. And let's also give it up for our, you can't see him, you can't hear him, but Adam Schulmerich, who's doing all of our tech tonight. Thank you so much, Adam.
Yes, thank you.
And thanks everyone for watching.
Yeah, we will see you next month.
So fun.
Yay! Thank you.